509 years of conflict between the Corporation and TransGlobal empires looks set to end at midnight tonight, when troops from both sides pull out from contested territory on the planet Rigel. The move is the culmination of an historic peace initiative brokered personally by Commander Keeler and TransGlobal's premier, Commander Ryman. Good evening, I'm Klungadier. The two leaders made the announcement today at a press conference at the Corporation Senate. Here's what they had to say.
Commander Keeler, what is the situation on Rigel at this time?
I'll have to throw this over to my military expert, General Horowitz.
Sir, yes, sir. Both armies have a skeleton regiment currently drawn up on either side of a 1-kilometer-wide demilitarized zone. All flights have been grounded along the DMZ, and all personnel are under strict orders not to engage. So, everyone's getting along just fine.
Commander Ryman, what are your feelings knowing the role you played in the peace initiative?
Right now, our system is on the brink of a new era of peace and understanding, and that makes me very proud.
Are you confident that the withdrawal will go ahead without a hitch?
Why, certainly. The ceasefire has been enforced across Rigel for the last 9 months.
Isn't Rigel traditionally the favored posting for the Army's least capable soldiers?
We have total confidence in our men. They're dedicated professionals, each and every... sir, I was watching that. I was being informed.
No, you weren't, soldier! That was just a bunch of sissy-boy bean canners talking about things they don't understand! Lassar, any word from the patrol?
Brad just called in. No contacts and no problems. They're heading back now.
They're late.
Captain, ain't you looking forward to a new era of peace and understanding?
There'll be no peace and understanding for the likes of us, soldier. It'll be a new era working security in 2-bit shopping malls.
But sir, we're veterans. We'll be war heroes.
We'll be on the scrap heap, boy.
Patrol the base! Patrol the base!
Go ahead, Brad. We read you.
We're in Sector 12, close to the border. We spotted some unidentified personnel in the prohibited zone. It looks like they're setting up a landing strip. Should we check it out? Please advise.
Negative, Patrol. Do not cross the border.
Brad, this is Zod! Approach targets and investigate!
Roger that. Moving in.
Sir, the orders from HQ were very explicit. We shouldn't even be running patrols out there.
Lieutenant! Who is currently officer in charge on this base?
You are.
I can't hear you!
You are Captain Zod, sir.
That's right, Lassar! I'm in charge!
Yes, sir.
Quit panicking, Lassar! They're not gonna do anything that could jeopardize the peace agreement! Brad! How's it going out there? Brad! Clarke! Patrol, this is base! You read me? Over! God damn it!
Now, we're all looking forward to waving sayonara to this dung heap. But we got a situation here that ain't going away on its own. We had no response from the patrol since they approached an unidentified party in no man's land. Brad could probably take care of himself, but that deadbeat Clarke ain't exactly the ultimate weapon. So we're going in to pull him out.
Captain Zod, sir. If TransGlobal spot us going over the fence, then we can kiss the truce goodbye. What happened to our rules of engagement?
Lassar, sometimes you gotta just throw away that rule book and act on gut instinct. 2 of my boys are out there alone and they could be hurting. My gut's telling me we should bring them home pronto.
With all due respect, Captain, if the Senate knew what your gut was planning, then we'd hear the fuses popping from here.
Get moving, Lieutenant. Scout the demilitarized zone for Brad and Clarke. When you find them, bring them back in one piece. We're on the run, under attack by TransGlobals. Request immediate assistance. Help! Help!
Psycho reporting. All right. Give it to him. Psycho unit, sir.
About time you guys decided to show.
These jokers were beginning to tick me off.
Where's Clarke?
Search me. We were lit up on all sides, so I made a break for this foxhole. When I looked around, Clarke had disappeared.
Revised objective. Escort Brad back to base.
Bring Brad back to the command center. I'm on my way.
Primed and ready.
Welcome back.
Sir, the goons have got Clarke. They hauled him off to some command center. I'll tell you something for nothing. This ceasefire sucks.
New objective. Destroy enemy command center.
For dishonor.
Enemy robot has been destroyed.
Let us have it. Brad, you mind telling me who in tarnation we've been shooting here?
Sir, it's me, Captain. They started hosing us down as soon as we said howdy.
Those troops look pretty much like TransGlobal to me, sir.
Yeah, but why would they come out here busting caps and threatening the peace?
God damn it! The paperwork on this one is gonna be a killer. There's a down ship, casualties everywhere, and still no sign of Clarke.
Sir, if we don't pull out soon, we'll be spotted for sure. There's an enemy radar post not 2 clicks away.
Well, don't just stand there belly aching about it. Organize a fire team and knock it out. We need to buy us some processing time.
All right.
Roger that. Let's run them.
Help! Help!
Let's run them. Let's rush them. Just before dishonor.
Enemy radar station destroyed. Mission complete.
Now, my guess is we're dealing with some breakaway hothead faction from within the TransGlobal Empire. I just wonder what their wacko motives are.
Sir, why not try and find where that ship came down? Maybe we'll find the pilot.
Reckon he ain't feeling too talkative, Alan. Judging by the fireball, I doubt there's enough of him left for a paperweight.
Still, it would be worth searching the wreckage for evidence. There must be some sort of flight recorder.
Whew-wee. Sifting through body parts looking for a black box. Don't envy the poor sucker who lands that detail.
Jump to it, man! Don't wear your best boots.
Target acquired. Evidence destroyed.
Robot manufactured.
Black box found. Bring the black box back to the base, boys. Black box returned, home and dry.
Brad was right. No survivors and not much left of the ship. The only thing that looked like cargo was part of a crate, stenciled with the word Omega.
Real useful. What about the flight recorder? Do you think you can get that decoded?
It should present no significant difficulties, Captain. If we connect the black box to a local comms tower, we can extract the data directly onto the computer at HQ.
Outstanding, Lassar! I knew all your book learning wasn't a total waste of time.
Thank you, sir. I'm feeling very valued.
Get Lassar to the comms tower.
This is Lassar. I'm at the transmitter now.
Mission completed.
Transmission complete. The computer is beginning analysis now. Heading home.
As you may know, the black box recorder has now been retrieved from the crash site. I would love to give Lassar just as long as he wants to make a thorough analysis of its contents. But unfortunately, that ain't gonna happen. According to our scouts, if we stick around here, we're gonna have hostiles up to our nipple rivets. As far as we know, the ship sent by HQ to take us back home is still en route for the rendezvous. So we're gonna fall back to the LZ, set up defensive positions, and await retrieval.
What about the HQ, Captain? We don't want no goons getting their slimy blue hands all over our stuff.
Right. We'll set charges on a timer fuse, then hold the perimeter until she blows. That way, we can stockpile some hardware for the journey first. If it looks like they might break through early, we'll have to detonate manually and haul ass with what we got. Any questions?
Sir, when we get back, what are we gonna tell High Command?
Look, I don't want any man fretting over what's gonna happen with the top brass. That's my responsibility. If you're gonna fret over anything, then worry that our pilot isn't the punctual type and we get our asses shot off just waiting around. Right. Let's get to work.
Ensure the detonation of Rygal HQ. Rendezvous with the troop ship. Get Zod and Lassar aboard the troop ship. Countdown activated. Self-destruct in 10 minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robot manufactured.
This is the place. That's fine by me. Over and out. Get on board. Now! Now!
Unit loaded. Unit loaded.
Reading you loud and clear.
Mission completed.
We've done it! Yeah!
Just hours before the final phase of the disarmament plans, Commander Ryman and the TransGlobal delegation have stormed out of the peace talks, leaving their proposed armistice balancing on a knife edge. Reports suggest that the breakdown follows an incident when fighting broke out along the border that crosses the Rygal Desert.
I'm told there were a number of casualties, and a TransGlobal ship carrying medical supplies was shot down.
Can I just stress the details are very sketchy at this time, and we don't yet know exactly what happened.
All the same, if we do ascertain that any corporation units opened fire on TransGlobal forces, then I shall personally deal with those responsible under the very strictest terms of military law.
Sir, we've decoded the ship's log. It took off from an airfield in the mountains of southern Turingal and was headed for Zeg.
Dear God, I can't wait to see home again.
We're not going home!
Excuse me?
We're taking the troop ship to Turingal!
Failure to comply with a ceasefire, dereliction of duty, absent without leave, and now theft of an army troop transport. Let's face it, gentlemen, none of us are going to walk away from this with a medal, unless we can prove the ship we shot down had no business being where it was. Then that greaseball Neil is going to have us court-martialed as a job lot. Now, according to its black box data, the ship began its journey here in Turingal. If we fly too close to the airbase itself, then there's going to be more guns shooting in the air than at a hillbilly wedding. So, we're making the drop away to the west, close to an isolated enemy outpost we can commandeer as an HQ. From there, we knock out the airbase's security perimeter, then move in with a technician to make it our own. After that, the first man to find any kind of record of the ship or its cargo gets a night out with my sister.
Commandeer the outpost and set up base. Capture TransGlobal's airbase.
Yes, the gorgeous honor! Let's rush him! They're all over it! Let him have it! Yes, sir! Crash and burn. Good to go. On the warpath. Pyro standing by. Oh, new toys. Okay, we need to start making a move on that airbase. Lock and load. Wipe out! We found the airbase, sir. I read ya. I'm gonna toast him real good.
Enemy airbase captured. Mission completed.
Captain, we found something. A delivery record for a cargo crate. It's listed as containing computer spares, but it's identified by a code word, Omega. Gentlemen, looks like we got ourselves an old-fashioned interplanetary conspiracy. Well done, man. Get back to base on the double. Okay, man. Do we have any idea who delivered the crate? Well, there's an ID stamp here from a manufacturing facility, but I could only get a rough position.
Not a problem, sir. I found an abandoned chopper in one of those derelict buildings. We'll have airborne recon.
Outstanding! I want that facility found and torn apart. If it's a standard TransGlobal site, then it'll have a stockpile of hardware for the front lines. Tell the men to take what they need.
Ain't that stealing, sir?
Private, is it stealing to requisition vital weaponry from someone you are 95% certain is up to no good?
Well, technically, Captain, yes, it is.
Just rob 'em blind, Alan. I'll square it with your Sunday school later.
Capture and secure the manufacturing installation. It must not be destroyed.
Moving in. Target acquired. Quick manufacturing center located. Primary target acquired. Target acquired. Lock and load.
Building captured. Mission completed.
Sir, records at the factory indicate that Omega was a hush-hush manufacturing job, instigated by someone referred to only as Viper. Looks like Omega is some kind of advanced computer hardware designed at a local research facility.
Well, that's something, Lieutenant. Fill me in with the details when you get back.
Okay, so there were two built. The first was shipped off to the airbase bound for Zed via a refueling stop on Rigel.
The one we shot down, right?
Right, but a second copy of the device was sent back to the research facility as a backup. But guess what? I checked the address against the maps, and the only installation there is a field hospital.
Aw, rats. These clandestine outfits are always crawling with goons.
It won't be nothing we can't handle. Let's just mosey over with a six-pack of whoop-ass. I like the way you think, Brad. Let's do it.
Hold on a second, sir. If we want that device, then we have to get one of the technicians safely through the defenses so he can capture the facility intact.
I like that plan too. Okay, Lassar, you're in charge here. I'll babysit the techno-weenies. Research facility spotted. We're moving in. Do not, repeat, do not destroy the research facility. I'll get you there. Yes, sir. Let's get him.
Enemy research facility captured.
Mission accomplished. Repeat, mission accomplished. Zod to base! Zod to base! Does anyone read me?
Whoa, Captain, you're shouting.
Alan, we got the Omega device. Luckily for us, it's locked in a bulletproof carry case. Those TransGlobal propeller heads pretty much trashed everything else when the shooting started.
Bitchin' news, sir.
Yeah, bitchin'. Listen, we need to head for the extraction point in the northwest. Trouble is, the goons are regrouping and the whole area is getting hot as hell. We won't make it back unless we rendezvous with some serious backup.
Well, can we do anything, sir?
Say, there's an idea, Private. If you ain't too busy, of course, maybe you could round up the men and get your heinies over here on the double!
Get Zod and the case to the extraction point.
Immediately! Stop it, me! Let's go in heavy! They're gonna know about this! Rock and roll! Let's go in heavy! You got it! They're gonna...
Nice one!
You want me? I ride.
Building manufactured.
Roger that. Toast them real good. Bitchin'. Just give me a minute. Okay. This is the extraction point. Remember, the pilot's under orders to hold back until all adjacent map grids are hostile free. So let's try not to keep the man waiting. Okay, area is secure. The transport's on its way in. Here she comes.
Unit loaded. Mission completed.
You made a call to whom? I thought you wanted no contact with High Command until we straighten things out.
Lassar, we can't get the darn case open. We need outside help. Anyway, it's all arranged now. We rendezvous, just him and me, and I'm gonna show him the device.
But General Horowitz? Back home right now, we're probably about as popular as metal fatigue. Suddenly you want to powwow with him, of all people. Mark my words, sir. Political expediency will prevent Horowitz from acting openly on our behalf.
Lieutenant, if you came up with more solutions and less long words, we'd be way better off.
That's it. Once this is all over, I am requesting a transfer.
Fine. I don't need your help. I'll get you a place in Dictionary Battalion. They're paid by the syllable. Okay. We have to meet Horowitz where the old base was, somewhere north of here. Got it. Going in. Sir, yes, sir. This is the place.
Mission completed.
General Horowitz, sir! Captain Zod reporting!
I know who you are, Zod. I've been staring at your photo all week trying to figure out whether you were some godless lunatic revolutionary or just plain old-fashioned stupid.
Can I ask what conclusion you came to, sir?
The jury's still out, soldier. Now where's this mysterious case of yours?
Back of the Jeep, sir!
You better be right about the contents, Zod, or Neil's gonna hang the both of us out to What the? It's a setup!
Stay where you are, Mr. Zod, or they'll be using your skull for a sieve.
Get bent, you bozo!
Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha, yes.
And get that light out of my face! What's the matter? You two chicken to go up against me one-on-one?
You know, they say Horowitz has cheated death so many times, the Grim Reaper's taken out a restraining order.
Yeah? Well, I knew this grunt on Rigel, gave the general a sloppy salute once, and that 6-star badass ate his head.
No way! Uh-oh.
Renegade Army officer Captain Zod was apprehended by TransGlobal security forces today. Commander Keeler tonight expressed his regret at the entire incident, but reminded others of the need to focus their attention on getting the armistice back on track. Keeler then went on to announce the release of all TransGlobal Army detainees currently under lock and key in Corporation POW camps. In a reciprocal move that bodes well for the future of the peace process, Commander Ryman then ordered the release of all Corporation POWs. Zod is being held in a maximum security stockade on the planet Oberon, pending his trial on charges of terrorism. Warrants have been issued for the remaining members of his gang.
He's in shutdown. I'll get nothing more out of him today.
What does he know about our operation?
Nothing.
But he shot down our transport ship.
It was an accident. I told you the flight path should have avoided the whole area.
What about the research facility? Carver, he stole the only copy of the Omega device.
Look, Zod stumbled into this. He has no idea about Omega's primary function.
How about Viper?
Viper is safe.
Well, that's something at least.
What about him?
I hate loose ends, Carver. I always have. Have our inquisitive friend executed tomorrow.
God, I love my job.
Is this the place, Brad?
Yeah, looks like for once the news reports were right. He's being kept by Carver. That guerrilla Commander Ryman keeps as chief of security.
Carver? Well, that settles it then. Unless we can reach the captain soon, the only way he's leaving that place is in a pine box.
That joint will be buttoned down tight, Lieutenant. There are training bases all around the perimeter, heavily manned. Boo-coo guns.
Okay, let's knock them out first. We'll worry about the prison after.
Lieutenant, before Captain Zod left, didn't he order us not to come looking for him if something went wrong?
That is my recollection too, Private. What of it?
Nothing, sir. I'd just like to know when I'm crossing the line. Now that I'm a wanted outlaw, I have a badass reputation to uphold.
Destroy the training bases and the command center.
Nice one!
Enemy robots have been destroyed.
Okay, the prison complex must be within spitting distance, but we have to move fast. Brad, give me the bad news.
Well, they've got blanket radar coverage out there. The whole place is crawling with patrols, and I lost count on the munitions sweatshops. I gotta tell you, Lieutenant, the smart money's on Dune.
We've done it!
Okay, man. If we're going to even the odds, we need to take out those factories and command stations. And to do that, we've got to try and stay off their scopes. Once we've found the interrogation block, we snatch the captain and demolish the camp to cover our tracks.
The scout spotted a chopper on the helipad to the northeast. Once we've got Zod, we could dust off from there.
Even better. Now remember, we stay mobile and hit them fast.
I read you, Lieutenant. Shoot and scoot.
Capture enemy command center. Locate the interrogation center. Release Zod and raise the center to the ground.
Go on, get him! Unit reporting. Let's do it! On the lookout. Lock and load. Pleasure, sir.
Building captured.
Let's get in there. Interrogation center sighted. Let's hope the captain's not too heavily damaged. Or worse. All enemy factories and enemy command center destroyed. Let's do it! Nice one! We read you. On the warpath.
Building captured.
The captain's free and clear of the complex. So, Lieutenant, once again you have chosen to flagrantly countermand my orders.
It's true, sir. I apologize. I'm guilty of not wanting to see you murdered in cold blood. With your permission, I'll tender my resignation forthwith.
Permission denied, Lieutenant! You got a discipline problem, son, and it's my duty as your commanding officer to straighten you out.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Besides, with Carver and the device gone, this platoon needs all the troopers it can get. Zod's reached the helipad.
Unit loaded. Mission completed.
Sir, I think I know where we can get some more men.
Alan, you better not be talking about your book club buddies again.
No, sir. I'm talking genuine corporation-issue soldiers. I was listening in on TransGlobal radio traffic, and they mentioned these POWs. There's mission specialists and some hotshot infiltration dude who's escaped 3 times already.
Just the kind of guys we need. Where are they now?
They're in a convoy heading south. There's a river not far from here. They should be crossing in an hour or so, then making their way down through Temperance Canyon towards the POW camp.
Don't bet on it. Men, let's set up an ambush on that route and throw them a little party.
Ambush the prison convoy escorts and rescue the POWs. Safely escort the POWs to the extraction point for airlift.
I can see the convoy now. It's heading right this way.
There's no way they're getting through.
We're losing it! No problem. Howdy, boys. Nice to see some friendly faces around here. We're gonna get you to a helipad in the northeast territory of this region ASAP.
Building captured.
Not a problem, sir. Good to go.
Unit loaded. Building captured. Mission completed.
Okay, let's get these guys back to safety. Clarke, you son of a gun. You're the last person we expected to find on that convoy.
Yeah, it makes sense. After Brad left me for dead and all.
You disappeared, man. After we shot down that ship, I looked everywhere. And I never gave up hope, buddy.
Yeah? Is that why you're wearing my lucky ring?
Well, it never worked for you. Ah, shoot, have it back. I suppose you want these letters from your wife and all.
Whoa. You're for it now, Clarke. Here comes Zod.
Yo, Captain.
Clarke?
What's up?
What's up, me, Clarke? What the hell are you doing here? Where's my hotshot infiltration specialist?
That's me, Captain. Well, that's what the guards thought anyhows.
You?
Sure. After I got captured, they took me to a POW camp on this island. The #1 biggest big house on the whole planet. Only access is via a peninsula where all the screws hang out. Anyway, I got hold of a blue uniform and took off over the wall a few times. I had to, man. I saw all kinds of prisoner rights violations. And the food was real sucky.
Sir, those POWs get repatriated any day now. Maybe we could get them out first if we had a man on the inside.
You mean him? That workshop cowboy?
He has got a natural-born talent for infiltration.
Okay. Clarke, front and center. We're gonna take that peninsula by force. Then I'll need your help to enter the camp and release the inmates.
Oh, rats. You guys are worse than the goons.
There's the high security wing. That's where our guys will be. Come on, boys. Let's tear down those defenses. Oh, yeah. Situation's in hand. We've got them covered. We're losing it. Target acquired. Go on, get him.
We read you. The prisoners have checked out all right. Checked out in body bags, man. Those double-crossing TransGlobal jerks had them all iced. Looks like there's just a handful of our boys left, and they're next for the slaughterhouse. We've got to get them to a pickup point and airlift it out of this joint.
Psycho reporting.
Yo, I just found out the whole complex is wired for closed-circuit TV. It feeds out to a communications tower back on the mainland to the northeast. If the executions were caught on camera, and we can get a hold of a recording, then maybe we can blow the lid on this whole ceasefire BS.
New objective. Seize the CCTV footage.
I'm on my way.
Psycho standing by.
All
Unit
remaining
loaded.
POWs present and correct. Good job.
Building captured.
We just found a tape from the security cameras. Let's get that baby to the dust-off point now.
Unit loaded. Mission completed.
Well, man, we've all watched the CCTV footage and witnessed the systematic execution of our comrades in that camp. Now, at last we know the truth behind Ryman's fancy talk of peace. Omega is not the work of a breakaway group of dissidents. It's part of a massive deception perpetrated from the top tier of TransGlobal Industries. A deception that has to have but one ultimate goal. The total annihilation of the MegaCom Corporation. Lassar.
Guys, we have to get this footage out and blow the whole scheme wide open. TransGlobal have a network of comms towers not far from here. If we can capture one of these, we can use it to broadcast the evidence to the media back home.
It's gonna be tough. The goons will take all steps necessary to prevent exposure of that video, and we have to hold the tower until the transmission is complete. Lassar's the only one who can operate the controls, but I'll send a bodyguard in with him. It don't seem fair him being singled out just 'cause he's such a brainiac.
Capture a TransGlobal comms tower. Relay the CCTV footage to ZNN TV Center.
Bingo. I just need to hack this tower's circuits, then I can get inside and we'll be on the air to ZNN.
Building captured.
Transmission started. Oh no, they're onto us. The enemy is broadcasting a jamming signal. Multiple sources close by. It must be those other comms towers.
We need that uplink, Lieutenant. Keep transmitting. We gotta make sure those towers are taken care of. Let's turn up the heat. Nice one.
Jamming cleared. Transmission recommencing. Transmission complete.
Nice work, man. Let's get you back to catch the late show.
Man, I hate this mealy-mouthed desk jockey. Red, that desk jockey is about to save our skins.
And now, the latest news on the prisoners of war released in the run-up to the peace treaty. The last captured TransGlobal unit was released from a corporation camp today. No corporation POWs have yet completed the long journey home, but Commander Ryman tonight blamed the delay on administrative problems caused by the actions of renegade Army officer Captain Zod.
Oh, God.
He promised that all POWs will be back on home soil as soon as possible. In the meantime, the Corporation Senate has agreed a shoot-on-sight policy for members of Zod's terror group. And amen to that. That's one group of hotheads that this reporter wouldn't mind putting on ice himself. I'm Clungadir. Good night.
That's it then. We're finished.
That windbag has stitched us right up.
What about our video?
The video's been buried, Alan. We're back to square one. Yeah, except now we're probably all gonna be fragged by friendly fire.
Not me. I'm out of here.
Hold it right there, soldier! What are our best options, Lassar?
Right now, the only lead we have on this conspiracy is this Viper character. I suggest we concentrate on tracking him down.
Lassar, we got nothing on this guy.
Yeah, but we know who has.
TransGlobal's intelligence facility on Glish.
Okay, boys. Now it's really party time.
Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to the winter wonderland that is Glish. The more observant of you will have noticed that it's colder here than a well digger's ass. That is unfortunate. The fact is, Glish has been a TransGlobal stronghold for years, and it's the hub of their intelligence network. If we're gonna track down the Omega device before the enemy use it, then the trail will probably start here. Lassar?
Intel is sketchy, but we know there are archives and listening stations hidden everywhere. Luckily for us, Brad did a tour here once and remembers the approximate location of one of them. We'll sweep the area to locate this intelligence facility, then infiltrate the premises.
Brad, you know the area? You got any tactical advice for us rookies? Yeah, don't eat the yellow snow.
Locate and infiltrate the intelligence facility.
We're losing it!
Enemy robot factory destroyed. Enemy weapons factory destroyed.
Gotcha!
Territory gained. Mission completed.
What's happening at the facility? You find anything?
Affirmative, Captain. According to Quartermaster records, Carver arrived on Glish just the day before us. We also learned that tonight he'll be staying in a nearby garrison town.
Has he still got the Omega device?
I'd say there's a high probability. I can say more when we get back to base. Sir, there's a transport chopper booked to fly Carver and a single item of luggage out from a nearby airstrip tomorrow morning. The helicopter was chartered by our old friend the Viper and is headed for a destination unknown.
Good. We'll deal with Carver, snatch the case, then evac in the chopper.
Sir, ain't that a bit risky? There'll be goons everywhere, and Carver ain't no sissy boy himself.
Yeah, Captain. You remember the last time you went toe-to-toe, he whooped your butt good.
For the last time, Alan. It was a sucker punch, okay? The point is, Carver's in on this business up to his neck. I want a special ops team to put him on ice permanently.
Assassinate Carver. Find the case. Get the case to the evacuation point.
Going in.
Robot manufactured.
Oh, yeah. Sweet dreams, Carver. standing by. We've got the case.
Unit loaded. Mission completed.
Captain Zod? Who is this? How'd you get this number? If you were hoping to keep a low profile, perhaps you shouldn't have assassinated a high-ranking TransGlobal officer. Yeah? What's it got to do with you, Budinsky? It has everything to do with me, my good man. This is Commander Keeler. Keeler? I'm sorry, sorry. You're sorry, Zod? Most of my troops are stood down, half my arsenal scrapped, and you and your private army have to put me back on the brink of war? You don't know the meaning of the word sorry. Just tell me what the hell's been going on out there. Sir, TransGlobal were blowing smoke with this piece of cord from day one. They've been working on a weapon called the Omega device. It's what this whole shooting match has been about. It wouldn't surprise me. The goons are lower than a snake's ass. Everyone knows that. It was the damned peaceniks who wanted us to kiss up to that slimeball Ryman. Where's this weapon now? I've got it. It's in a sealed case, but with enough fireworks we could wave goodbye to this bad boy and nothing flat. That won't buy us much time before they build another. I'm going to send someone there to pick it up personally. General Horowitz? Oh, no. He's been holed up in the archives ever since he got back from Turingal. Don't worry. I'll contact you with details prior to the rendezvous. In the meantime, see if you can't get that case open. There's a TransGlobal tech lab to yourself. Get one of their whiz kids to help out. Understood. And if you're wrong about all this, Zod, I'll shoot you myself.
Use Lassar to infiltrate the enemy tech center and kidnap a technician. Return the kidnapped technician to your field HQ. Lassar must survive.
Unit reporting. Oh, yeah. On the warpath. Target acquired. Gotcha.
Yes, what is it? Understood.
Enemy technology center captured.
Enemy technician kidnapped. Where's that escort?
Make sure you get that egghead back to our base in one piece.
Return the kidnapped technician to your field HQ.
Rushed in pieces. Eat him alive. Affirmative. Action.
Consider it done.
Mission completed.
Let's get this boffin on the case.
Yo, Clarke, who was that egghead?
Some scientist we borrowed from the goons. Check it out, he's unlocked the case already.
Cool. What's inside?
What am I, a nerd? It looks like a bunch of wires and stuff. Zod and Brad are sweating the dope out of the Brainiac now.
Who's playing bad cop?
Just tuned in now, man. Here, take a little listen.
I'm warning you. Don't hold out on me, Poindexter.
That's all I know. Omega was a top-secret research unit set up by Ryman to study information warfare. Its target was the corporation's strategic defense network.
Why make it harder on yourself? Tell us how Omega works, and we'll let you run back and play with all your white-coated buddies. Save your breath, Captain. Let Mr. Smith and Mr. Wesson ask the questions.
You can't scare me. I'm dead already once the Viper finds out I've been talking.
Listen, the Viper can't touch you. You've got the full protection of the MegaCom Corporation.
Who do you think he works for?
What?
Hey, no!
Whoa, that's one way to invalidate your warranty.
He snatched it out of my hand. Hell's bells! That was the first person we met who seemed less clueless than us. Lassar?
Sir, I just decoded the message you were waiting for from Keeler. Secretary Neal is ready to airlift the device to safety. We are to capture an airstrip and hold it until he arrives.
Let's do it then. Brad, clean up this nerd. We've got to get Omega to the extraction point for the rendezvous. The coordinates Neal gave us indicate a place in the hills north of here.
Enemy airbase destroyed.
Let's do it! Bitchin'!
On the lookout. Unit reporting. Let's get him! Good hit! Moving in. Yes, sir. Not a problem, sir. Here she comes.
Unit loaded. Mission completed.
The device is safely in Secretary Neal's hands, sir.
Congratulations, man! Secretary Neal is on his way home with the enemy's secret weapon. You should all feel very proud.
Phooey. Neal gets all the glory and we get diddly squat.
Yeah, we've been shot at and made to look like chumps and criminals on the TV and all. Man, this sucks.
Come on, guys. Don't give the captain a hard time. At least we've cleared our names now.
Big deal. It ain't over. That cheesy pen pusher is gonna be carried shoulder high around the Senate while we're still fighting our way off this rock.
Yeah, and that rat-fink the Viper is still on the scene. Boy, I'd like to have found out who that turkey was. I'd tear him a new outport.
Okay. Neil said a transport would be along to pick us up ASAP, so let's all just calm down. Tell him, Captain. Captain, where are you going?
Oh, hell. TransGlobal archives are in spitting distance. It'd be downright rude not to at least say hi to their database. Clarke, Lassar, I want you on site running a trace on the Viper. We're gonna get us some payback. Captain! 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 Captain!
The situation's in hand.
Aircraft manufactured.
Nice one. Good hit. There's no way they're getting through. Going in. You got it.
Vehicle manufactured. Building captured. Mission completed.
Okay, guys, the building's secure. Let's move on in.
I'm in TransGlobal's military archives here, and I've got a live link to our own personnel database in Z. Theoretically, we just have to pattern match between the two until we identify the Viper.
Great! How long will that take?
5, maybe 6 hours.
What? There could be a goddamn counterattack any second. Type in Horowitz.
What?
Type in General Horowitz and see if you can cross-reference. I told you to watch the door! Damn, I told Neil we'd return to Zed. He mustn't know we're here. Secretary Neil!
Greetings, Captain Zod. I was just checking to see if you'd arrived on home ground yet.
No, well, we're still on our way back.
It's just that Kaler and the rest of the Senate are very anxious to hear your report.
Yes, of course. It's just that, well, we got a lead on the identity of the Viper, and I thought we might take a detour on the way home and check.
What's wrong with you, Zod? You've got to learn when to let something go. My department is looking into the Viper issue. You and your men have already acted above and beyond the call of duty. Now it's time to bring them home.
Sir!
Look, I know how you feel, Zod. I hate loose ends too. Always have.
Sir?
Loose ends. They show you haven't been ruthless enough, huh?
Yes, I suppose they do.
Hold the line. I got another call coming in.
You can't think it's Neil, surely?
I don't know. It's just loose ends.
Zod, I have to go. But I want you and your men to hurry back home. That's an order, soldier.
Right, sir. Goodbye, sir. And I handed him the Omega device.
Send him right in.
God damn it, Neil. Why in blazes have you dragged me all the way out here?
Sit yourself down, Horowitz. I've got a bit of a bombshell for you.
What do you mean Neil is the Viper? That weenie we gave the Omega device to?
Yes, that weenie. Now quit grinding my gears. Lassar, you
find anything?
Looks like our target's gone to ground. He's got a personal fortress on Esterel guarded by his own private division.
Double-crossing TransGlobal pukes. How long we got?
Hard to say. Neil's fortress is part of our strategic defense network. If Omega is some kind of data bomb, then it just depends on how long it takes him to clear the connection.
What are the top brass doing about it?
Commander Keeler knows TransGlobal are moving in for the kill, but now the army is undermanned, he won't want to hasten the inevitable. Meanwhile, Ryman's going to hold fire until Neil has employed the device. It's a stalemate.
We'll see about that. First, we need a beachhead on Esterel. There's an airbase and a shipyard on this map, and we need to secure those to reinforce our position.
Capture TransGlobal's advanced air hangar. Capture TransGlobal's advanced shipyard.
Air hangar found.
The situation's in hand. Going in. On the warpath. Let's get up. Keep us covered.
Enemy airbase captured. Ship manufactured.
Shipyard found.
Cool. Okay. All right.
Enemy shipyard captured. Mission completed.
This area is under control.
Sir, picking up an all frequencies broadcast. It's Neil.
Put him on the speaker.
I know it's you out there, Zod, and I'm here to tell you that your determination to bring me to justice is as admirable as it is optimistic. But what you don't understand is how similar we are, you and I. It's just that my allegiance has always been to TransGlobal Industries. If you got to know me, you'd see that I'm really not a bad person. I tried to explain the same thing to your General Horowitz just now, but since at the time I was rigging him up to enough explosives to put him in orbit, he seemed a little distracted. I doubt you've time to ask him his side of the story, but if you're quick, you might glimpse him raining down all over the island I left him on. Au revoir, Captain Zod.
Ooh-wee, I hate this guy. Lassar, order a demolition team to search for the General and disarm those explosives.
Sir, it's a trick to slow our advance. Even if Neil's telling the truth, we'd be walking into an ambush.
I don't care. Nobody's gonna detonate our top brass, not on my shift. Horowitz is being held on one of these islands. We're probably walking right into a trap, but we've got to get him out of there. We've got them covered. Good to go. The situation's in hand. Reading you loud and clear. Getting through.
Enemy robot factory destroyed.
We're losing it! Going in. Okay. Demolition unit. Roger that. Horowitz is in here. Neil was right about him being wired up to the hilt. No one go near him until those explosives are deactivated.
Clear. Thanks, soldier. I thought my number was up.
A transport heli will be arriving at the outcrop off the south of this island. We better clear a landing area for it before it arrives.
Horowitz reporting.
Here she comes.
Unit loaded. Mission completed.
Alan, General Horowitz needs to communicate with the Senate. What are our options?
Well, there's a comms tower not too far away. You could place a call from there. It's smack dab in the enemy's real estate, though.
Sounds perfect. We won't even have to pay for the call. I'll assemble a couple of fire teams to ride shotgun.
Captain Zod, sir, is it true that General Horowitz once ate a man's head?
Alan, there's something about you just ain't right, boy.
Horowitz must get to a comms tower to contact Keeler.
Go on, get him! Cool! Let's get him! Turn up the heat! Toast him real good! Give me a target!
Building captured.
This is Horowitz. Operator, Keeler, please.
Commander Horowitz. Sir, there's something big going on down here, and I need to ask you for a little assistance. What I have in mind is that's settled. Keeler has officially authorized us to use aggressive force.
Great! You have anything particular in mind, sir?
Anything in blue, but especially the command center in this region. Saddle up, son. We're back in business. Now I need this whole area secured, so feel free to whale the tar out of the enemy. Zod, those TransGlobal SOBs are long overdue for a whooping. Let's bag 'em and bin 'em, boys.
New objective. Destroy the TransGlobal Command Center.
Unit ready. Keep us covered.
Enemy command center destroyed.
Yeah!
Okay. Keeler agreed to put the corporation back on a war footing while he's still got a corporation's water about.
Yes! Let the good times roll!
And I told him we'd take out Neil before he deploys the Omega device.
Be a pleasure, sir. We'll smoke that rink-a-dink fortress lickety-split.
Sirs, if I might interject at this point, Neil's hideout is very well defended. We can't storm in hell for leather without risking heavy casualties.
Zod, who is this hippie?
Lassar, my lieutenant.
Okay, Mr. Fancy Pants. What do you suggest?
Well, first we could disable the coastal defenses that guard the island's main entry point. A heavy and sustained bombardment from both sea and air should soften it up for a frontal assault with ground forces. Once the base is ours, we make a full offensive against the heart of the island.
Hey, Zod. This boy ain't bad.
What can I say? I taught him everything he knows.
Destroy the command center on the shore of Viper Island.
Unit reporting. Take out those defensive gun emplacements. Unit on duty. Target acquired.
Enemy airbase destroyed.
We're losing it!
Enemy command center destroyed. Mission completed.
Gentlemen, our job today is simple. Storm the Viper's fortress, locate his control center, and prevent him from using the Omega device. Now, General Horowitz learned something of this weapon while a guest there, so I've asked him to say a few words. General?
Men, can anyone tell me what the Strategic Defense Network is?
It's the matrix of computers that run the whole army.
Yeah, wake up, General. That sucker controls everything from AA battalions round Z to booze supplies in the canteen.
Thank you. Fact is, if the Omega software gets on the network, it'll cut through the firewalls and shut down the whole caboodle. The entire corporation army, every ship, every plane and tank, every grunt is gonna go titties up. And there'll be no more booze in the canteen, ever!
Come on, guys. Let's mess Neil up good. Nothing would give me more pleasure.
Get Zod inside Viper HQ.
The situation's in hand. Yes, sir. We've got them covered. Cool. The situation's in hand. We're losing it. Let's do it. Climb aboard.
Building captured.
Standing by.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, we're inside the Viper's lair.
Unit to base. I found him.
Viper spotted.
Omega device engaged. Program running. Program running. Accessing MegaCom Corporation Strategic Defense Network. Come on. Security protocols disabled. Shutdown sequence initiated. And now to tie off those loose ends. Destruct command accepted. Building will auto-destruct in 90 seconds. Escape pod activated and ready for launch.
Neil? Lassar! Evacuate this area immediately! This place is gonna blow!
Understood, sir. Pulling out.
Access denied. Unfortunately, you're slightly too late. The intelligence software agents generated by the Omega device are already moving across the computer network. Within hours, all your defense systems will be offline, and the MegaCom Corporation will be at our mercy.
kiss my shiny metal ass.
I'm gonna enjoy killing you, Zod. You're everything I hate about the MegaCom Corporation. Undisciplined, obstinate, and irrational, huh?
You forgot foul-tempered.
Come on! We have to get out of here!
There's no time, Captain. Get in the escape pod.
No good, sir! There's only room for one!
Get along there, Captain. You've got work to do.
Auto-destruct in 20 seconds.
I like that boy. He kind of reminds me of myself when I was just starting out.
You son of a
It feels good to be back on the home plate again. It don't get much better than this.
Hello? Hello? Maybe you ain't been paying attention, fool, but that Omega bug's creeping across the network right now.
Stow that belly aching, Clarke. I want you to put a team together. I need some info lifted from a facility offshore.
Shoot, Captain. Sounds like a personal problem to me.
TransGlobal will be launching a series of incursions to coincide with Omega's progress. If you can steal a copy of the general orders for the region, then we can preempt them with counterattacks.
Okay, take 5. Anytime soon, the plug is gonna get pulled on this whole platoon. Let's give it up, baby.
A lot of good men have died to get us here, soldier. No way are we gonna give it up. Of course, if you're scared.
I ain't scared.
There's no shame in that, Clarke. It won't be no cakewalk. I'll just get Alan to do it. He ain't chicken. Alan!
Oh, give me the damn details.
Infiltrate the research complex. Get to the intelligence facility and retrieve the enemy battle orders. Get the orders to your field HQ to decipher the TransGlobal battle plan.
Let's get in there. Let's get him.
Enemy robot factory destroyed. Enemy command center destroyed. Enemy weapons factory destroyed.
High security breach detected. Mandatory self-destruct sequence initiated. 5 minutes and counting.
Oops. Sir, yes, sir.
Clarke, I've been monitoring their network. Your team appears to have tripped some kind of automated defense system, and I can't override it. When the timer reaches 0, this whole island is history.
Aircraft manufactured.
On standby. Okay, we got what we came for, now let's scoot.
Affirmative.
Unit
4
loaded.
minutes and counting.
Mission completed.
Mission accomplished, Captain. And I barely even raised a sweat.
These battle orders make pretty grim readings, sir. As Omega takes each of our defensive systems offline, an attack is timed to finish the job. It's a step-by-step guide to dismantling the corporation's infrastructure.
How big a strike force are we talking about, Lieutenant?
According to this, their war machine is in overdrive, amassing men and hardware. The area to the east is already densely packed with manufacturing facilities.
Darn it! We're outgunned as it is. I want those armament factories out of the picture.
Destroy all of TransGlobal's manufacturing facilities. Enemy robot factory destroyed. All enemy robot manufacture shut down.
Wipe out! Let's do it!
All enemy aircraft factories shut down.
Standing by.
Enemy shipyard destroyed. All enemy shipyards shut down.
Unit reporting.
Monitoring. All enemy vehicle plants shut down. All enemy manufacturing shut down.
We've done it!
Okay, everybody stay calm and stay focused. Remember, our most formidable foe is anger. Right, Captain?
What war are you fighting?
Sir, TransGlobal forces are being marshaled at every naval facility and every airbase, with all of them formidably defended. There's a logistical problem here, and we've got to approach it rationally.
Oh, and what do you suggest, Lassar? A petition? Or are we gonna nail him with a sit-in?
Look, I'm just saying, it's no good charging round like we've all got bugs up our asses. By the time we move into range, there'll only be a narrow window of opportunity in which to eliminate any threat.
Listen, Lieutenant. The corporation was built by men with bugs up their asses. Brad here's our best soldier, and he spends most of his waking hours in a blind rage. Damn straight.
Okay. Let's just go.
And if we make it through this, Lassar, you and I are gonna have a little talk about this pinko streak of yours.
Eliminate the transglobal air bases. Eliminate the transglobal naval facilities. Destroy the enemy command center.
Situation's in hand. We've got them covered. The situation's in hand. You've got it.
Enemy air base destroyed. Enemy air base destroyed. Enemy air base destroyed.
Engaging. Good hit.
Enemy command center destroyed.
Gotcha. This must be their main naval facility.
Enemy shipyard destroyed.
Good work, boys. Gentlemen, TransGlobal's forces have just been mobilized for the final push. Ryman's opened up a front to the south towards the heart of Corporation territory. He's moving in on the garrison town that guards the approaches to our Senate. We expect the base's defenses to be rendered inactive by Omega sometime soon, so it'll be up to us to stop it falling into enemy hands. I'll press ahead with the mechanized units to locate the base and strengthen the fortifications. The rest of you will be under Lassar's command, following as fast as you can.
Captain, you realize you could find yourself cut off from the rear. We'll be at least half an hour's journey behind.
I know! If the enemy close in, we'll just have to make a stand and hold off the onslaught until your relief column arrives. If the garrison's command center is destroyed or overrun, then we're finished. So I'm relying on you, Lieutenant.
We'll do our best, sir.
No. I want to see some real aggression from you this time, Lassar. Come on! Say it like we practiced.
We'll do our best, sir. Stinking goons make me puke.
Attaboy, killer!
Locate and reinforce the garrison base. Ensure the command center at the garrison base remains intact. Survive until massive reinforcements have arrived. ETA, 20 minutes. When reinforcements arrive, take out the enemy command center. Building captured.
Remember the Alamo.com. Unit reporting. Keep us covered.
Omega launch detected. Defensive systems reaching critical. Turrets offline. Emergency backup failed. Reboot failed. Shutting down. Thank you for using MegaCom software.
We don't need no stinking defenses. Let's get them. Good to go. Here I go. Yeehaw! The cavalry's arrived. Good to see you, boys. Reinforcements have arrived. Let's trounce them. Smoking. Gotcha. I read you, base.
Ha! Excellent! Sir, I just picked up news on the shortwave.
Go ahead, Alan.
Ryman's issued a final warning to the corporation. We should lay down our arms and abandon the Senate. He said the anti-missile battalions shielding the capital are about to go offline. Once that happens, he said he'd wipe our Senate clean off the map with a missile strike.
Any word from Keeler?
Nothing. Said he ain't been seen for hours.
Oh, great. I knew it was a mistake voting for that lame ass.
It gets better. Apart from us, there's just a few isolated corporation units scattered around the Senate. Their invasion force is rolling unchallenged across corporation turf.
Lassar, can we intercept them?
No go, sir. Ryman's caught us off base. We're closer to TransGlobal's Senate than ours.
This is it then, guys. Good night, Vienna. Maybe. But if that dope thinks we're gonna stand by as he brings his filthy blue jackboot down on everything we hold dear, then he's made a serious error of judgment. Let's pay a visit to Goon HQ.
I like your thinking, Captain. He'll be expecting us to make a stand back home.
Right. The corporation may be history, but we're gonna give him something to remember us by.
Destroy the TransGlobal Senate before our shields fall.
Going in!
Sir, we've just received word. The air defenses around our Senate have failed. Ryman's launched his missile strike already. We have to get to their Senate's control room, and then maybe we can send them off course. If we're lucky, we could even bring them down on TransGlobal's invasion force.
Go on, get him!
Aircraft manufactured.
Let's do it! Target acquired. I read you. Nice one. Let's get in there. This'll keep them busy. Gotcha. Excellent. We've done it.
The missiles are still in the air, Captain. Where do you want them targeted?
Where's the invasion force?
Just coming into range of our Senate.
Take them out!
Look at you. A rabble of gun-shy dropouts and Section 8 misfits led by a jumped-up dime store grunt. I can't believe my plans been foiled by Captain Loser and his crack team of lunkheads.
Yeah, it's a bitch, ain't it?
Come on, then. Do it.
Do what, Commander?
Finish it. Kill me.
Sir, that would be in contravention of orders.
Kill me, you gutless nobody. Do it now.
I can't do that, Ryman. I got plans for you. You're going to the brig for a long, long time. And every day, you're gonna think about the time you were outsmarted, outmaneuvered, and outclassed by a dime store grunt and his rabble of misfits. Come on, boys. Zod! Zod! You can't leave me like this! Please!